Hey everyone, so in this one it's going to be a little bit harder to tackle because I'm going to try to explain it, but we'll see if it comes through the camera. So basically what I was talking about was about how putting the energy out there, but how sometimes it can attract what you think is opposite. And this is a tough one is because energy is energy and you can't lie to energy. So I mean, of course, depending on what you believe, but I look at it as the universe because I'm looking at all of creation. And so when I say the universe, I do mean from the biggest big to the smallest small of everything existing. And all of it is energy. And you can't lie to energy. You can lie to yourself. You can lie to others. You can lie to whatever as much as you like, but you cannot lie to energy. And that is exactly why I also feel it is so important to be honest, is because when you're honest with yourself, you know what energy you're sending rather than you telling yourself you're sending this energy when in fact you're sending an opposite energy. And that's exactly what we're talking about here. So many times when I was saying about the head and heart voice, people get mixed up. And don't be hard on yourself. If you don't get it right away, no worries. Continue to practice. That's what all of life is for. And it does come. As everything in life, the more you practice, the better you get at it. And it just kind of becomes part of who you are on an everyday basis. So yes, it gets easier. So number one, I don't want to say number one. There is no number one. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that when we tell ourselves, I can't, most of the time the energy comes out, you can't. And that's usually when you're not going to be able to do whatever you're trying to do, is because you're constantly reinforcing in your mind, I can't, I cannot, no, it's not going to happen. And guess what? It's not going to happen. But for some people, it does. And why is that? That's because some people can say from their head, I can't, it's not going to happen. But in their heart, they want it that bad. So what energy is being sent there? They're actually both being sent there. But the strongest one is the one that prevails. And so their heart one or their head one, whatever, where it came from, whatever one was stronger, is the one that draws whatever it was coming towards it. And that's how the opposite happens. So I have one example is basically someone very close to me. They were doing something in school and they knew it all. They're so smart. They studied so hard. They had amazing grades, and it came to the final exam and they were so scared of not doing well on the exam, even though they knew it, that when they did the exam, they actually didn't do very well at all. And it's because of the fear. The fear was stronger that time instead of the knowing and being confident in all of that and just being and allowing what to happen. They drew the energy that the worst is going to happen, and that is actually what happened. And that's how things work. You need to be conscious of your energy, and when things happen like that, don't be hard on yourself. Again, try to figure it out, meaning, yes, one, did you think this? And did you feel this? Were they in alignment or not? Which one came to you more? That also tells you which one is stronger at the moment. No, it's not always. It's always changing, always changing. Change is constant. No, that's not why. It's always changing because we constantly flicker back and forth. And while we're getting to know our own energies and what we're sending out there, of course it's going to be all over the block or wishy-washy, or at the same time, you could just have it bang on. Exactly whatever we create, what we experience, our soul story, blah, 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 all of that good stuff involved. So good luck with that and trying to align your energy. It's definitely not something, some people it might be easy, but no, for the ones that's not, it's not something that comes easy. Maybe it's hard for you at first and then boom, we all have our unique stories of what's going to happen. So just know that don't be hard on yourself, allow it to be, because these times that are happening everyday life allows us to see our progress, what's going on, the lessons, the patterns, where we want to go from there. There's so much gifts in those moments that, it's up to you to see the opportunity in them. So good luck. Love you all. Alignment. On alignment, hopefully you guys can feel my good energy because, I mean, but that's not up to me because I can be sending out all the good energy, and if you're not wanting it, that's just the way it is too. So I do always send out good energy, just so you guys know. Love you all.